Alright guys, update on the Gen 5. I've been finally getting this sucker shooting, and I feel comfortable shooting outside. So we'll get some shooting videos on it, and then just more update on it, okay? So I was checking my comments, and I think, let me show you guys, and I'm like, it's good news. I think it was Scott that said it. Yes, Scott. So Scott came in, clutch, look at this. 4 UAG just announced a hop-up unit video on Sunday night. Okay, so we have someone looking at this. Good. We need this. Okay, this hop-up is just, it's thumbs down. Okay, so I did the original idea that I talked about, getting 2 screws, and I don't think it was a good idea. But I think I stuck to my guns, and I continued with it. It's a hack job for sure, but I gotta be honest, I'm not worried about the sucker coming out. So like now I'm happy, and I feel safe enough to go outside to shoot and stuff. And I want to show you guys. You guys should, all of you that are doing, if you are like have a lot of pistols and you want to do work, modding, all that kind of stuff, just go buy yourself one of these. They will last you a lifetime, I promise you. And they give you multiple sizes, multiple lengths. Most airsoft guns, almost 99% of it is in metric, and this is like the super small one. But it doesn't, it's not. I think this one kind of sucks. I'd want more variables and sizes, but it's you gotta you start getting the special numbers, okay? And then what you need too, so once you buy these, this will last you, I promise you, it'll last you a lifetime. You buy it once and that's it. Next thing is you want to get a tap set, like a micro tap set. Okay, this guy is metric 2, and it goes as low as like 1. It's metric 1, and it goes like 1.2, 1.3, 1.6, 1.8, 2, and it goes up, okay? And it makes life, I don't need this anymore, a lot easier. So I'm going to show you guys. I've been shooting it. I'm down to go outside. I haven't even Loctited it, and I'm like, okay, I know I did my job. Well, good, I can put this away. This guy, man, the CO2 kit is just, it is fun. But man, I feel like I don't think no gun has ever shot this strong. And you're talking to a guy that owns steel. I own steel airsoft guns, okay, high Kappa and a Glock. I don't know where my TM one is. Could have sworn I had one. It was a Garter steel Glock. That was like the first guys I think to really make steel, and those things were sluggish. They sucked. This thing pushes this steel slide like it's nothing. They did such a great job. Even with all the headaches I have with the Gen 3, it's crazy, but as much as I like this aluminum, because to me it's more like, okay, I'm getting into the pistol primary side. Like, I care about efficiency. I want to have a light slide so I can get more rounds out of it. I can be faster. I wouldn't even mind a steel slide in here. It's just so fun to shoot at this, the power. Am I going to be nailing, dime-sized targets like I need to if I want to do competition? Hell no. But is it going to be a fun experience? Hell yes. So I think I've changed my mindset to, hey, just make sure this doesn't break and try to mod it a little bit if we can. The reality is, like, I'd want to change the inner barrel and bucking. So I think, with that being said, those are 2 things I'd want to change. Other than that, that's it. I'm still going to work on the trigger, but as you guys figured out, a lot of you gave really deep information. By the way, great. Look at Scott. He just told us quad is releasing a hop-up unit. We need it. Please. The only thing is, I hope it's not like, I don't want to wait 10 months. So I hope this has already been in development, and that it's like releasing on Sunday, so we can just buy it. Okay. I gotta answer some of these questions. I haven't answered these. You guys, user Matt and Gas, thank you guys. You guys, man, it's really. I was trying to read it, and it's like, yeah, I'm trying to wrap my head around it. It's such an interesting system, and it's complicated. I don't think we can really. It's hard to mess with it. Like when I was shooting the Gen 5, and I was pushing that part, I could hear the difference in the sound. Then it sounds weaker, so I'd have to play around with it. But that's what I'm going to try to eventually do. Okay, so old-fashioned way of doing things. I know it's hard. So, yeah, by the way, Matt, yes, I will take apart the hammer assembly. The reality is I've already taken it apart a couple times, and I'll do that. And you can see right here, this part got a little damaged, so I'm going to buy an extra spring. But I'll take it apart for you, okay? We'll do a video on that. It's just, yeah, these are really good comments, and man, it's just... Yeah, you know what's funny? There's one guy that said 11 pounds, so maybe that's what 11 pounds is. Gotta be horrendous. Graphite. I have graphite. I used to do when I was a kid. My dad taught me. We'd make the little word cards. I forget what it's called, but I have a box. I have a box of them. Just they were expensive because, like what you said, you have to constantly replace it. And then I would use it for real steel as well. And it's just, yeah, you gotta, every couple hundred rounds, I'm like, you're replacing it. So it's per price, it's just expensive. I know Matt came up with a good idea and said 4B, soft drawing pencil 4B or softer to draw them where, that's pretty cool. I've never done that. That's a really interesting concept. You still get pressure from the striker. Okay, I know this is all nerd stuff, so I'm not gonna. I'll move. That's behind the scene. I'll read it, get to. But I know it's just a lot of good information. So we have a couple ideas you can do with the hop-up unit, guys. For those who do not want to do modding, glue it, and just watch your eye on it. Keep it. The glue did a good job. Okay, honestly, it actually did a good job. And it was actually a pain. I tried to glue, shot it, maybe a couple hundred shots, and then I wanted to see if I could get it out. And it was actually a pain in the ass. I had to get my X-Acto knife in there and cut it up just to get it out. So this did a really damn good job. You can use the putty. So for those who don't want to do heavy modding, glue or putty. For those who want to do heavy modding, I would probably do Leviathan's idea. Cut it, and then you're going to get a really tiny screw. Put it in, grub screw. It's going to be tight work, okay? And then the idea I did is I just cut a slot, just Dremel, shitty job, and I got 2 screws in there. So let me just show you guys that, I feel confident. I've already put a couple hundred rounds to it, okay? All right. I was trying to do everything, guys. I was trying to smack this sucker up. All right, here's my jink job. You see the jink job? I literally, you can see, I literally cut a slot and I just grinded the screw down so it would fit in here. And you might see, okay, yeah, no mark. At first, I was trying to put it in. I was like, the screw it was just a little too, so I just Dremeled it, man. Okay, and accuracy is fine. It's not the best. It's a very bad system. Okay. This it can move. It has the ability and it's slanted. Even when you had the original one. If you don't believe me, just go check the original video before I changed it. It's the same concept. This one works a little bit better, but it's honestly not much better. I think Leviathan's idea is a little bit easier. I can still adjust it. Okay. And you can see right here, it's a little uneven. But it's just based on pressure. And you gotta see, there you go. And then this is not Loctite. I did not Loctite at all. To get it in, I have to go at an angle and then screw it, and then it kind of catches on the thread. What I did is I threaded it in M2, even though this is 1.6, okay? So it was a shit show, but it works. It's holding in place. I feel confident that this isn't coming out. So I'm taking this outside now to shoot all my targets and get a feel for it accuracy wise. But I don't have a lot of faith in this. I'm already excited to see what 4A, I think it's Quad is coming out with. Hopefully Maple Leaf has coming out. But you remember, guys, the whole purpose of this video, you must do something with the top-up unit. Okay, it is not out of the box safe. You will lose a part and then you will have a paperweight. Okay, other than that, we're good. I think all the trolls left. I'm happy. I think they're probably going somewhere else, and that's what I want. All right, I don't want the trolls here. I just want the pistol nuts and people that have common sense and are able to articulate, non-bullshit. I can't think of anything. What we'll do is, cause I'm interested in finding out what's inside this guy. Like, how did they fix this Gen 3? Okay, we can see we have still a shitty spread on this one. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie, it is so fun to shoot. I think my fun level is here, and my expectation, I think I've just lowered it. And I'm like, whatever. It's got a 5-pound trigger pull, fine. Whatever. It's fun to shoot this damn gun, and I feel like I'm shooting real still, man. Get your hands on one just to shoot for fun. Don't buy it. I'm sure someone around you guys will have a GHK Gen 5. They said when I was talking to them incognito with my my other email, they're like they had 5 times the amount of ordered pre-sales versus the Gen 3. So that should be a big difference. I know the Gen 3 probably didn't sell much, but that's still a big jump. So find someone with it, shoot it. Okay. Now I gotta be honest. One thing I wanted to talk about is this slide. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's already. I don't think I have that many shots. Okay, maybe 1,000. Maybe 1,500. I don't know. It doesn't feel like that many. Okay, a couple hundred on this system, and then before. Okay, well, no, you know what? I'll take that back. Less than 1,000. Yeah, I'm thinking about the math and trying to add it up because I was so worried to shoot it. I tried the glue system that worked, and I tried. Okay, yeah, we're at about 1,000. Okay, I'm looking at my bag over here. Let me just grab it. Yeah, okay. We're about 1,000. I would be lying if I said I don't expect this. I expect the loading nozzle to break. I forgot the loading nozzle. If you guys remember the Gen 3, that one broke and that wasn't many shots, to be honest, on that one. Okay, well, a bag. Gosh, is a bag fair, guys? I think I'm so used to other ones. It's loading nozzles. How much are the loading nozzles? Okay, I'll go to check out the price for loading nozzles. I can't remember how much they are. I think they're reasonable. So the reality is if there's anything you're going to do with the Gen 5, I can already say it, guys. You would buy, if the slides are cheap and reasonable, I would buy an extra slide and loading nozzle. Those are the 2 areas I predict that will start failing. Is loading nozzle and the slide. I don't expect the guide rod. I think that guide rod is actually pretty sturdy, and I think most of the lower, it's pretty solid, except maybe the trigger locator area. I don't know. It's just this guy. Like, this gun is so uncommon in the sense of it's got so much power to it. It's like, you know how they say don't use CO2 on your gun? I feel like even on propane, I feel like I'm using CO2. That's just how strong it is. And then when I shoot CO2 on this sucker, and I haven't shot the Gen 5 on it, okay? I do not think that would be a wise idea. I'm not going to lie, I kind of want to. But I realize that's probably suicide, alright? This guy is only going in the fully upgraded one. I just feel it'd be crazy to do it. But if there's one of you says like, hey, someone did it, try it out, I'd actually go, probably this would be the only time I'd actually go check them out, see if they actually did do it, and I'd give it a shot. But under that, I don't think so. I don't think so. You need to have the upgrades here. Okay, so we're gonna shoot the Gen 5. I keep on forgetting to upload the damn shooting videos. That's my bad, guys. We'll shoot the Gen 5, and then we're going to I'll do a Gen 3 breakdown. I don't know if I thought I did a Gen 3 breakdown. Didn't I do a complete assembly of it? Shit, I thought I did. Okay, I'll go check the channel. Alright, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Remember, I just did a jank job. I think Leviathan's way is easier. What you do is, his method is you're going to take that silver little rod, and you're going to cut that down, and then you drill in from the side. But you got to be careful. You don't want to hit into the actual bucking or anything. This method I didn't cut into the actual bucking or anything. It's still maintained the inside shape. Nothing was affected on the side. I just took a Dremel and I cut out a little slot so I could slide this screw in. Okay, that's it. You can see what a hack job it is. Okay, look at this. Didn't manual mill it. I just took that shitty Dremel. I just get in there, right? And I'm pretty sure there's other methods. Okay, so go research, figure out what you want to do. The easiest is this super glue. Okay, super glue this area 1 and 2 with the original setup, and you're gonna be fine. Keep your eye on it. Just remember, it's a temporary thing. But if you like overfill it and then shave it down, I don't know. I think that would be pretty permanent. But just remember, you're gonna have to work hard to get that sucker out. You're gonna have to cut all that. You're gonna have to take your X-Acto knife and cut the glue off to open it. All right. So just remember that. I can still take mine out. I unscrew it and I pull it out. Okay. It's a pain in the ass, but I can do it. Let me shoot it for you guys one more time. Just show you guys. Okay, and then we'll end it here. I mean, should we? There's no aim in there. I can't put compressor on. It's like 9 o'clock. We'll shoot just a little bit so we don't piss off the neighbors. But I think I last heard them. They were playing some games. So okay, we got a couple shots. Okay. Right. Alright. By the way, I know there's gonna be some people like, damn, stop beating your shit. Okay, look guys, come on. We gotta do this, alright? It's it's not, someone's gotta beat it up, and I don't mind beating it up for the channel, okay? See? Right? Has it moved? It's in there good, and this is with no super glue. No super glue, no anything. So I'm going to reinforce it with the I'll probably put I'm going to put Loctite in this part right here, and then Loctite in this part, and that's it. Okay, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Remember, this method sucks ass, but it's just it works. It was an absolute pain in the ass. You kind of do need to know what you're doing, and I'd probably say I butchered it. Okay, if you have a manual mill, it'd be easy. Just go cut that part out. This one you would have to do. well, actually, you don't need to cut this part out. You can leave this part alone because this one is undersized. And on the inside of this, you need to fill it up or just don't. I just threaded M2 and just, you know, kind of hoped it was just hooked in. So if anything, it was kind of a jank job. It's like, it is a jank job. And then you just Dremel off this, or you can go in a little bit more to get this to sit in here more. But I didn't want to risk going inside. I didn't want to see any marks on the inside or pushing into. So I just shaved it here. I don't care. You know, it's hidden and it's holding. Okay, it's what it's supposed to do. All right, so it would have been so easy if they just did that. Yeah, it's just weird. You got this amazing system that's very unique. Okay, and I'm excited to see what kind of hop ups we need. It needs a hop unit, and I don't know, man. The whole trigger thing is, man, it is complicated. I've been playing around with it, and man. All right, I'll see you guys around. Don't forget, man, buy this. It's worth it. If you're always working on guns, modding guns, or you're like the kind of guy who helps all your friends, just have this kit. These things are invaluable. I've used them on so many different things in the future. I mean, not in the future, in the past, and they just last you a lifetime. And then sometimes, yes, you'll have to go buy the odd ones. Okay, there's gonna be odd size, odd shapes eventually one day, and you're like, okay, shit, this doesn't cover it. Okay, and there's a million of them on Amazon. They're all reasonably priced. Okay, or you can check out our website too, whatever it is. Okay, take it easy, guys. See you around.